So I'm back, same day as my last video, but I have more stuff to talk about. Some of you may be wondering how I'm trying to do this and how I'm going to take this top and turn it into a bass boat top. Well, for starters I got to cut it apart. This masking tape line here is roughly where I have to cut it down the side, and I'm going to be using this upright piece here. So I'm going to use the existing perimeter of this top shell, and it's going to go on top here. So it's going to have to be on top to cut it out. I realize it's going to be extremely flimsy once it's up there, so I'm going to have to somehow brace it before I cut it. I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants on that one. Second question you might have is, how am I going to build the rest of it so that this here, how's it going to all smooth out in the end? So I'm going to cut down here, and then I'm going to leave about 2 to 3 inches of flats on the top there, but then it's just going to be wide open. This is all going to be gone. Well, this is my plan. I've never done it before, but it's my plan. I bought a test piece of insulation foam here, cut a chunk of it out. So once this is up here, I gotta have my floor on first, my first subfloor with the holes cut out for the hatches. The hatches will be built up after this whole top's done. What's gonna happen here is, once I get the top cut, I'm gonna take this blue foam and ram it up in the sides and use it as basically a sacrificial mold, and hot glue it all together, and then take the piece, it's going to be all stuck up a little bit higher, and sand it down to the exact shape that I want my boat to be. So it's going to be flat on the top, and then it's going to be cut down to the floor. So basically the side comes up, and I'm going to have to build the part that goes across and then just to show you quick here, this blue foam stuff, I don't know how to do this, but you can actually take a file and it sands off pretty nice, just real light, and then you take a piece of sandpaper or whatever, sanding block, and you can just smooth it right out real nice to pretty well whatever shape you want. Now, yeah, there's going to be cracks and stuff where you glue them together, but you can put nice rads on them, all that kind of, I don't know if you can even see that, but yeah, so that's my plan. Use the foam. I know I stated in my other video that if you use polyester on top of this stuff, you'll have an exothermic chemical reaction. Now, that's what I've been told. I'm sure that that's probably what's going to happen because you're using MEKP as a catalyst hardener. Now what am I trying to say? Yeah, if you're going to use polyester resin and do this, all you got to do is grab some plastic or tape and get some Super 77 spray adhesive. If you're going to use plastic, spray all the foam with the adhesive, lay the plastic down real nice and tight onto your foam, lay it all down, and then lay your fiberglass right on top of the plastic. So that will give you your shape. It'll have to be a thin plastic, of course, or you can use clear packing tape, anything to give it a barrier between the resin and the foam, just so the foam keeps its shape until it's done. So that plan is, or the plan is, to put the floor down, put plastic all over the floor, get the top, put it on, then build my foam structure. I'm all over the place here. Build my foam structures on top of the plastic that I've laid on top of the floor,